First of all, I would like to welcome all of you guys in the lesson number 12, 11 for grade 3 mathematics. And what we are going to start today, guys, today we are going to start a new topic, that is what number am I? It is on page number 52. But before going to that, I would like to revise the previous class where we discussed double and half, as this is a very connected topic to the what number I. They both are interconnected. So double and half, there were question number 1, 2, 3, 4. In question number one, what you had to do, you had to find out the double of 50, okay, and then you have to write the inverse statement. So you know how to find out the double. Double means multiply by 2. So 50 multiplied by 2 equals to 100. Then after you have to write the inverse statement. How you will write the inverse statement? Inverse is opposite of something. So the double opposite is half. Then you will write what is the half of, and then you will find out what is the half of 100. And for finding out the half of 100, you will divide 100 by 2, and 100 divided by 2, you get the answer, that is 50. You get the answer, that is 50. So the double of 100 is double of 50 is 100, and half of 100 is 50. So these are the questions, and the answers were 100 is the double of 50, and 50 is the half of 100. The half of 100 is also 50. Same here, question number 2, what is the double of 75? You multiply 75 by 2 and you get the answer, that is 150. Then you do inverse. Inverse means you write what is, but instead of double you find out now half. What is half of 150? For that you divide 150 by 2, and 150 when you divide by 2, you again get the answer, which is 75. In question number 3, what is the half of 50? For that you divide 50 by 2. How you divide 50? This is, you write 50 and you write 2 outside. 2 to 4 minus 1, 5 minus 4, 1. Then this 0 down, and 2, 5, 10. So this is the answer, 25. 50 divided by 2 is equals to 25. And then you write the inverse statement. What is, instead of half, you write double. What is half of? What is double of 25? 25 multiplied by 2, again 50 you will get. So in question number 4, you have to find out what is half of 500. So you divide 500 by 2. Okay, 2 to 4, then 0, 2, 5, 10, then this 0 down. So 2 multiplied by 0 equals to 0. 250 is the answer. The half of 500 is 250. And then again you find out the inverse, so you will get again 500. So in topic double and half, everything is clear to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's very good. Our new topic is, guys, what number am I? And this is on page number 52. So please open your book, page number 52. If you don't have the book, open the PDF file which I have shared with you, or you can check in the screen also. What number am I? Page number 52. What number am I? Page number 52. Did you open, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Guys, topic what number am I is very similar to double and half. The only difference that in this topic and the previous topic, here you have to find out, here you have to solve some puzzles, the number puzzles, okay? The number is saying to you that half of me is 5. Question number 1 I am reading, guys. Half of me is 5 and double of me is 20. What number am I? The number is, if you do half of that number, you will get 5. If you find out the double of that number, so you will get the answer 20. You have to find the number. What number is that? That if you find the half of that number, the answer will be 5. And if you find the double of that number, the answer will be 20. Did you understand the question, guys? What is the question?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
means
sir.
what is
Yes,
Very good. Sharif, you can ask in the chat box, okay? What is your question? So you have to solve actually the number puzzles and the hints are given to you. The first hint, half of me is 5. That's mean if you divide it, if you divide that number by 2, so the answer will be 5. Half of me is 5. That's mean if you divide that number by 2, you will get 5. And double of me is 20. That's mean if you multiply that number by 2, you will get the answer 20. You have to find out this number. So guys, you can find out that number in any of the ways. Sharif, it means you have to find out the number, which is the number. If you divide that number by 2, you will get 5. If you multiply that number by 2, you will get 20. So guys, I tell you the easy way. What you will do, you have learnt about the inverse in the previous topic. So find out the inverse. This is half. What is the inverse of half? What is the inverse of half?
double.
Double.
Yeah. Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Very good. Very good.
Double.
Very good. The inverse of half is double, right? So if you find out the double of 5, you will actually find out the answer. How to find out the double of 5? What you will do, you will find out double. You will find out double. Double of 5. For that, you will multiply 5 by 2. 5 multiplied by 2 equals to what, guys? Yes, 5 multiplied by 2 equals to what?
Sir, do you mean what number gives 5?
10. So 10 is the number. If you divide it by 2, you will get 5. If you multiply it by 2, you will get 20. Let me take Sharif's question, what he wants to ask. And yes, Sharif.
Sir, do you mean we do this what now? To multiply 5 will give 10, and we do it with the multiply with 10 multiplied by 2.
No, you don't need to 10 multiply by 2. Look, Sharif.
But
First you have to understand the question. Question is saying half of me is 5 and double of me is 20. Okay, what number am I? So the easy way to find out is you can find out the inverse. Either you find out the inverse of this, half of me is 5, this is statement, or inverse of that statement. If you inverse any of the statement, you will find out the answer. Instead of finding half, listen, instead of finding half, if you find out double of 5, you will get the number. And instead of finding double, if you find a half of 20, you will get the number. Okay?
Yeah, do you mean we do the first one means half of me is 2
No,
so
Sharif.
mean it's 1 and
Yes.
half.
Listen. Guys, again I'm repeating how you have to solve it. Okay. The question is saying half of me is 5. That's mean if you divide that number by 2, you will get the answer 5. And if you double that number, you will get 20. If you half that number, you will get 5. If you double that number, you will get 20. So how you will find that number? If you want to find out that number, so this is half. If you half, you will get 5. So double it. Make double of 5. Make double of 5. Find out the double of 5. When you find out the double of 5, so that means 5 multiplied by 2. 5 multiplied by 2 equals to 10. 5 multiplied by 2 equals to 10. That means 10 is the number. If you find out the half of 10, you will get 5. As 10 divided by 2 equals to 5. Right? And if you find out the double of 10, you will get 20. 10 multiplied by 2 will give you 20. 10 by 1, 10. 10 by 2, 20. Okay. Or if you want, you can do by this also. Double of me is 20. Right? So this is double. Instead of double, now you find out half. Find out half of 20. Half of 20 means 20 divided by 2. 20 divided by 2. So check 2 table. 2 multiplied by what will give you 20? 2 multiplied by 10 will give you 20. In any ways, either you use half of me or this one, you will get the same answer, that is 10. Clear, guys?
I know what you
Yes,
mean.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So half of 2 is
Yes,
20.
sir.
So the double of
Very good. Very
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. Sharif, if you have even if you have questions, so send me in the chat box. I will take your question. Okay. All right, guys. So how you have to solve it in your notebook? Okay. So I tell you the easy way. With a solution, I tell you how you have to complete it in your notebook. Okay. This you will complete in notebook, but again I'm repeating how you have to complete it. Half of me is 5. So this is half. So you will find out now double. How to find double? 5 multiplied by 2 equals to 10. In this way, either you can find out, or because double is 20, so you can find out the inverse. Double divided by 2, that is also equals to 10. So the number is 10. In this way, we can solve. Okay. Let's take one more example, one more question example, guys. Half of me is 2. Half of me is 2. And double of me is 8. What number am I? So this is half. If I find out double, in order to find out double of 2, I will multiply 2 by 2. 2 by 2 equals to 4. That means 4 is the number. If I find out half of 4, so 4 divided by 2 equals to 2. And if I find out double of 4, 4 multiplied by 4, or 4 multiplied by 2 equals to 8. Or I can also find out, this is double, I will find out then half. In order to find out the half, I will divide 8 by 2. 8 by 2 equals to 2 multiplied by 1, 2, 2 by 2, 4, 2 by 3, 6, and 2 by 4, 8. So 4 is the answer. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now take out your notebooks, please. Take out your notebooks. On the top of the page, write the heading. What number am I? And then we will start our work. Take out your notebooks. I'm going to share a new screen with you. Today is 12th September 2021 and it is Sunday. Page number is 52. And the topic name is what number am I? I'm going to make it bigger for you. What number am I? Take out your notebook and write the on the top of the page, write the date, day, topic name, and page number. What number am I? And the question number 1 is half of me is 5. Half of me is 5. And double me is 20. Half of me is 5 and double me is 20. What number am I? What number am I? Do you start writing, guys?
Sir, I write my something in the
Yes,
chat.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That's very good.
Write
That's very
something
good.
in the chat.
Okay, I'm checking chat. Half of the two examples. Go the double of. Sharif, how double of 8 is 4? Wait, I'll give you chance. Okay, I'll take your question. Okay, guys. Half of me is 5 and double of me is 20. So this is half. So you will find out double. Half of which number? 5. So write 5 and then find out double. 5 by 2 equals to 10. Oh, you can also find out double of that number is 20. So find out half. Which number is there? 20. Write 20. Then divide by 2 equals to 10. So the number is this is the answer. Oh, no, what was yeah. Yes, guys, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes,
Very good. I repeat, guys, half of me is 5. So instead of finding half of me is 5. 5, you want to find the number, then find out a double of 5. Okay. Here, half of me is 5. So you find out now double of 5 to find out the number. So you write double, you write 5, and you find out the double of 5, that is 10. Okay. And in another way, what you can do, double of me is 20. So find out half of 20. So write 20 divided by 2. In that way also you will get the 10. Clear?
yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
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 sir.
Very good, very good. So the answer here is 10. Question number 2. Question number 2 is half of me is 2. Half of me is 2. And double me is 8. Double me is 8. What number am I? So this is the question, guys. Before asking answers from you, I would like to take I will take Sharif. He is asking some questions in chat. Yes, Sharif.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to ask?
I mean, we five means five multiply two equal 10. And hold the number give 20, so the 20 divide 2 equal 10.
Hmm. So what is your question?
Means I will tell you, means if we see any numbers like 1 means 2, okay, and 2 multiplied by 2 equal 4,
Sharif, listen to
then
me.
the 8
Listen to me.
and 8
Did you understand that question? How to solve it?
no.
No?
No, because there is
Okay,
the 5
listen.
multiplied 2
Listen.
equal 10.
Listen. The question is saying half of me is
5
5. Half of me is,
is 5.
and double of me is,
20.
what number am I? Okay. This is the hint. These are the hints. You have to find the number. Listen. You have to find the number. If you find out half of that number, you will get 5. And if you find out double of that number, you will get 20. Okay.
We see any numbers is going with 2 hints. It's go with the correct 2 hints.
What does that mean? Sharif, first you have to listen to me. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't listen to me, how you will understand? Okay. The question is saying half of me is 5, right? And double of me is 20. You have to find out what number is that. I tell you that you have 2 hints. First hint is half of me is 5 and the second hint is double of me is 20. From both hints you can find out the number. How? Here you know that half of me is 5. So if you find out the double, opposite, I mean inverse of this, if you find out the double of 5, you will find out that number. In order to find out the double, you multiply by 2. So 10 is the number. You can even check. If you find out the half of 10 is 5. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, second hint is double of me is 20. Okay. Now, you know double of that number is 20. So find out the inverse, find out the half.
Inverse.
Half of 20.
Half.
In order to find out half, you will divide by 2. So 20 divided by 2 equals to 10.
Because we see of the multiply of 2, the table of 2 is from the last one is
10.
saying 10 multiplied by 2 equals 20.
In both way, the answer is same. Right?
Yeah.
Either you use first one by doubling 5 or by taking half of 20. You will find out the same number. The number is 10. Even in the test, if you find out by only one way, that will be also okay. Okay? Because you found out the number, that the number is 10. Clear?
So the number on I is 10.
Exactly. The number is 10. You found out the number, guys, that the number, if you find out the half of that, you will get 5, and the double of that, you will find 20. That number is actually 10. If you want to check out. Check out. Look, don't need to write it. Find out 10, half of 10. Half of 10 is 5. Find out double of 10. Double of 10 is 20. So look, this is correct. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Any other students who have question related to this topic? Yes, anyone who did not understand it? I will repeat for you, no problem. Yes, guys, any student who did not understand how to solve these questions? Okay, I would like to take Ammar. Yes, Ammar. Okay, Amjad. Yes, Ammar. Hello?
Sir, I
Yes,
understand, but I'm just asking.
you
Do
understand?
I write the question or do I write please 52 and write answer 1 and answer 2?
You have to write all this, okay? First you have to write question, then you have to write the answer. This is the answer, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. So guys, this is the answer. And in the exam, if you write any one of that, I will accept. I will accept it. No need, okay? So question number 2, now I'm going to take answers from you for that. Half of me is 2 and double of me is 8. What number am I? How you will write its answer? What is the answer and how you know the answer of it? Answer me in the chat box, guys. Ali, very good. Ali has answered me the number and he also told me how to solve it. Very good, Ali. What about other students? Sharif told me the answer, but Sharif did not tell me how to write the answer. What about other students, guys? Suleiman, answer is correct. Amjad is saying question on half of me is. Amjad, I did not get your question. Write properly and send it again. Abdul Aziz, no. What happened, guys? Why you are not answering? Abdul Aziz Fahad.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me the answer? What number is that?
16.
Why? The number is saying half of me is 2. Half of me is? Yes. Abdul Aziz. 2. So you find out the double of 2 now. Write 2 and find out the double. Find out opposite. Instead of half, find out double of 2. 2 by 2 equals to? Yes, Abdul Aziz. 2 by 2 equals to? Guys, 2 by 2 equals to?
2 plus 4.
4. That means the number is 4. Okay? Or you can do one more thing. The double of me is 8. Okay? So write 8, but find out its half. This is double. Find out the opposite of that. Find out the half of double. So 8 divided by 2 is 2 multiplied by 2 by 1, 2, 2 by 2, 4, 2 by 3, 6, and 2 by 4, 8. So the number here, the answer is, the number is 4. Very good, Sharif. Very good, Muhammad. Very good, Ahmad Yusuf. Amido, what you doing? Is it clear, guys? Question number 2.
Yes,
Very good. Guys, very easy. This is very easy. What you have to do, listen, guys, what you have to do, half of me is 2. So find out the double of 2. Half of me is 2. Okay? Now do opposite. Find out the double of 2. 2 multiplied by 2, 4. Here, double of me is 8. Find out opposite. Double opposite, half. Half of 8 means 8 divided by 2. You will get 4. Okay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Give me
sir.
another
Finish
question.
work.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. Now write question number 3. Question number 3. Double of me is 100. Double of me is 100. Double of me is 100. Half of me is 25. What number am I? So this is very easy, guys. Can you tell me the answer of this? Yes. Guys, can you tell me the answer of it? Double of me is 100 and half of me is 5. This is double. Double of that number is 100. So find out half of 100. Okay, and half of me is 25. So find out double of 25. In both ways, you will find the answer. Amjad Muhammad, very good. What about other students, guys? Can you tell me the answer? Okay, I would like to take one student. Mashri. Mashri, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please tell me how to find out the answer. Double of me is 100, half of me is 25. What number am I?
Half of 100.
Double of me is 100. This is the hint. What you will do now?
Double of 200.
No, 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 no. Mashri,
Double of 100. 200.
listen. Don't mix the double and half questions with what number am I. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The question is not asking what is double of 100. Question is giving information to you that there is a number. If you double that number, you will get 100. Okay. Question is not asking what is double of 100. Question is giving you information that there is a number. If you double it, you will get 100. What is that number? Okay. Question is asking you that there is a number. If you double it, you will get 100. If you find out the half of that number, you will get 25. You have to find out what is that number. And I told you how you have to find out that number. So double of that number is 100. So find out the half of that number. So what is half of 100? Yes, Mashi. What is half of 100?
100.
What is half of 100?
50.
50. That's very good. Yes, guys, what is half of 100?
Sir, I write it. I was writing.
I
Was
know.
writing
Very good, very good. So answer is 50. How do you know? Because double of me is 100. That's mean you have to find out the half of that number. How you will find out the half of that number? By dividing it by 2. So when you divide 100 by 2, you get answer that is 50. Okay. And one more way you can find out. It's better if I write or. That's good. Or you can check half of me is 25. So half of me is 25 means you will find opposite of half, that is double. So you will multiply 25 by 2 and the answer will be. So the number is very good, Sharif, very good, Hamedo. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
put
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
answer
Yes,
correct.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, we are not going to write question number 4 now. But again, I'm repeating for you guys. You have to understand the question. Don't mix. Some students are mixing this with double and half topic. Okay. Here you don't need to find out double because double of that number is already given to you. There is a number. If you find out the double of that, so the answer will be 100. You have to find that number. What number was that? So for that, you will undo it. You will do the reverse of it. And what is the opposite of double? That is half. So if you find out half of 100, you will get the answer. So in order to find out half of 100, you divide 100 by 2, you get 50. The next hint, or you can do this, I write or. Either you can find out with the first hint, or you can use the second hint. Which is easy for you, it's up to you. Here, half of me is 5. Half of me is 25. Half of me is 25. That means there is a number. If you find out half of that number, you will get 25. That means if you divide that number by 2, you will get 25. What is that number? This is you have to find. What you will do? You will do opposite of this. Instead of half of 25, you will find instead of half, you will find out the double of 25. So you write 25 and finding out the double, you multiply by 2 and you get 50. So any of the hint you use, you will reach the same answer. And you tell that number is 50. 50 is the number. If you double 50, you get 100. If you half 50, you get 25. Am I clear, guys?
Yes,
I
sir.
know what the
Yes,
number. Put
sir.
the answer.
Yes, no, don't invite me.
Very good. All right, guys. So we will finish up to question number 3 today. Tomorrow, when we will start our class, first I will ask you questions related to this. Then we will come to the exercise questions. Okay. We will practice for these questions first, and then we will come to the book questions and we will solve it. So in the practice session, I will ask questions to you, same as these. I will give you the hints and I will ask you identify what number is that. Then I will take your answers either by chat or by opening your mic. And then we will come to the book questions and we will solve that. There, guys?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
That's very good. So guys, finish this. Our class time is finished. If you did not finish it, I will upload it in Classera course material. You can copy it down from there. So I'll see you in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.